Uploading Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. I get today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kagurabachi chapter 120. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Papa Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that, so we could have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And now, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked, spring anime season in full swing, in which tomorrow we're going to be covering Yomi no Tsugai, Akane Banashi, Miramashita Aruma-kun, Digimon Beat Break, and we're also going to be covering Black Cat in the Witch's Classroom on Sunday, Witch Hat Atelier on Monday, and Marriage Toxin on Tuesday. And pretty soon we're going to be covering Boku no Hero Academia 170 plus one more, aka Shippergeddon 2.0. And there's even more on the way, and it could be Kagurabachi. We will get the announcement on the 27th. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, whoo, shit is getting wild up in here. And let's be real. We all know what this is. This is Japanese Atlantis with Japanese orichalcos. That's what this shit is. But anyways, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Unpleasant Feeling. And this chapter is titled Hiroshima Conference Part 4. God, this art is great. What the hell is that? The air is, let's see, Soga Hiroto, having reached the peak of humanity itself by coming to master the handling of Kurotsuchi and possessing the highest degree of agility and muscle strength. Ooh. Alright. His sorcery ability gained further momentum through the direct force exerted by Kurotsuchi. Yo! Oh shit! I can't teleport him away? No way! No way! Right? He can't do it! Holy shit! Is he immune to sorcery as a whole? How? Dude, this is sick. Uh-oh. That's not looking good for Shiba. Hiroto-san! Is that guy channeling the crazy powers of Danseki into sorcery of his own? And wait, yeah, the Danseki into sorcery of his own? Well, that's one way to get my blood pumping. That being said, on top of Masahiro not being able to react in time to a surprise attack, to think Shiba and Hiroto would be completely outclassed in brute strength and speed. That just shouldn't be possible. Which must mean there's a trick to it. Knew it. This air, this atmosphere. Hold on a second. This air, this atmosphere. I know poison when I see it, but how? He's clearly numb by senses, but I never even felt a thing. That's why his movements feel impossible to read, let alone perfect. Is he really biting his tongue while coming to reason my abilities? I think, wait, that's if he's able to withstand my attack and keep within reason, that he's won? Wait, come on now, this is our first time fighting, first time against one another, and the hatred's already there, ain't it? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. What are they planning? You're gonna have to give it your all because we're the best. Wait, we're the best you'll get. Oh my god. What an asshole thing to say. Even Reptilia is dying with laughter, huh? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I lost my spot. Oh, there it is. Superhuman vitality. He might not be the only one who could stay alive like this, but in any case, you won't be able to kill him with half-assed efforts. Sorcery won't work either. At this point, I'll just have to do this. Holy shit, but... Dude, before we get into that ship blowing up, no! Yoshinojo! He got pierced in the stomach! Holy shit! Holy crap! And then the ship blows up! Masahiro blew up the fucking ship! Yeah! Masahiro, what are you thinking? Well, since I've been put out in the same level as you three, I've got nothing to show off I've got to show off a little before heading home, don't you think? Fucking love him for that. He blew up our ship. I think hitting them with a huge chunk of steel is bound to do the trick. Well, he's not wrong. Hiroto, stay away. He's mine. Sure. Hiroto's like, sure, fuck it. This is bad. With his grip strength, I can't. Are you taking me to the grave? What are you, stupid? Tashiba got him! You can have that all to yourself. And then the explosion! A gigantic explosion! Dude, that's not gonna be enough to take him out. There's no way. There's no way! This shit is fire, though. Oh my god. Let's be real, though. This art is getting so much better. It is. It will never be Matsui good, though. Nah. You will never be Matsui, Hokuzono. I'm sorry. You just won't. And I don't ever want you to be. Are we heading into Chichika no Rokunin territory? It's heading there. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I would say, in terms of art, I would say it's heading more into... I've said it before that it's heading into the webcomic direction, because that's what Kaiju number 8 is. But it really is heading into the Kaiju number 8 direction, where it's like more webcomic-y than manga-y kind of art style. It's still in that direction. But this art is getting a lot better. Hokuzono, you having assistance has saved your ass. It really has. Oh my god, it really has. I still need a little bit more, like... Because now I'm thinking about Elusive Samurai Chichika no Rokunin, because that's what I really would love from this manga, but... Oh god, give me some Mao up in this and I will be very happy. But, it's getting there. Yeah, this definitely needs a little bit of Mao up in there. Oh my god. If you give me some Mao... If you've read Mao manga, you understand. I know, I need to catch up with it and start covering it again. But this art is still a little stiff, but god, the fluidity is looking a lot better. But you know what's really selling this manga for me? Even though, yes, it is totally giving... Orichalcos, Yu-Gi-Oh! Orichalcos tease. Is this writing? This writing is great. I know, it starts Orichalcos. If this was like in a Japanese, that's why I feel like I gotta say it's Mao down, because it really is giving that. It's giving it Mao, but like Orichalcos, if that makes sense. Oh my god, that's what it really is giving. Holy shit, it totally is. I'm still waiting for the children's card game to come through. Oh my god, that's what this really is kind of giving. I'm not going to lie. I really can't unsee it now. Holy shit, I can't unsee it. But is that a bad thing? Nah, this Shueisha needs its own version of Mao. Why not? Let's be real. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. I personally, as I said, especially from an arc like this, like a flashback arc, I need, especially since I'm comparing this to Orichalcos and also Mao to an extent, I need more oomph. I need a little bit more oomph in the art. The writing I got no problems with, even though I am comparing it to Yu-Gi-Oh! And Mao. Oh god, maybe there is, you know what? I'm gonna say it. Maybe I do have a little bit of a problem with it. I kind of wish it was a little bit more original. But when I say it's an identity crisis, that's a great question. Do you guys think, like, especially since this is very much giving that. It's very much giving like an Orichalcos meets Mao kind of situation. Do you guys think that it is kind of... do you guys think that, at least in the flashback portion, part of me is like, God, maybe this is a little bit of an identity crisis kind of thing. Just a little bit. I know Hokuzono, I feel like, is somewhat burnt out. That's what it's kind of reading. If it weren't, I'm telling you, if it weren't for those assistants, this art would not be finished. I'm telling you that right now. But, like, I feel like, at least in my opinion, okay, because, again, I'm bringing up Mao here, I feel like there's more to this story that's missing. I feel like there could be more. I know, I just feel like there's something missing from this. There's not enough that's the wording I'm looking for. There's not enough depth. That's it. I feel like we've only hit the surface level. Now, the question is then, because we've only hit the surface level of this, do you guys think we're going to get more and we're going to get really in depth in the next few chapters? Or do you think Hokuzono is going to save it for when we see, you know, Chihiro go into battle against these fucks? Part of me is like, I kind of am hoping to see it a little bit more with Chihiro when he fights Chihiro. Or when Chihiro gets into battle. But the other part of me is like, no, I want the in-depthness. I want everything here. I do, because I feel... Here's the reason why. The reason why I want to see everything here is because these pieces, especially here, because this is the foundation, okay? This is the little things that we're seeing here are going to be the foundation for Chihiro's soul journey, or his forging journey that we're gonna see. So it's like, I really want, especially with like the stuff with the Danseki and like what we're like, just little clues, little hints. I really want to see it. I want to see it so bad. I really want to see it. I mean, another great example of this is like, you look at I'm just gonna spoil Ranger Reject for a second here. You look at the foundation of the Dragon Keepers and what we found out about, like, I don't think we've gotten enough about, hopefully we're going to get more about the Dragon Priestesses in this final arc, but like what we found out about the origin of the Dragon Keepers. I mean, what we found out about Chidori, what, like, all these, like, and this is why I'm like, okay, I can see maybe Hokuzono spreading it out a little bit. If it's done like the way that Negi has done it with Ranger Reject, okay, I could see if it's peppered throughout the story and gives us like a hint of mystery, then it works. But if you don't give us like a hint of mystery and spread it out like Negi did with Ranger Reject and keep us guessing, then it's not going to work and it's just going to leave everyone confused. But God, I'm telling you, Ranger Reject manga is just so slept on. It really is. Fuck, I mentioned it with the Elusive Samurai. Elusive Samurai is the same goddamn thing, in a way. Because once we got that foundation of what caused everything, a lot of it made sense. It did. Elusive Samurai is so fucking good. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. What route do you want to see Hokuzono take? Do you want to see Hokuzono take, like, a Ranger Reject route where we don't get everything right away and we see, like, the mystery, of everything in terms of, like, the Dadanseki and like, Soga and all that, like, peppered in throughout the story? Or do you want everything shown right now and get, like, and not just, go beyond the surface level and get everything so we can have that full foundation set to get kind of like an idea of what we're going to see on Chihiro's soul journey? I kind of want at least, here's where I'm at. I'm kind of in the middle, where I do want that mystery. If Hokuzono can execute it, I want that mystery throughout it. But throughout the series. But what I do want, though, is I want at least the foundation set to where I want a little bit deeper beyond the surface, so that way we do have the foundation for Chihiro's soul journey, for when, he's reforging Enten. Because I want to see both sides. Kind of, again, like with Ranger Reject. Because Ranger Reject's a lot more, like, on the surface, it's just an invader versus the Rangers kind of thing. But, like, when you really get into it, you find out it's much more complicated. That's what I want to see with this. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kagurabachi content. If you ways you can do that, donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.